Hi, I'm Richard Flahive, CIO and partner at Hightower Westchester. Today I'm here to talk about one of the more important topics and issues we see that impacts almost every person in business on a daily basis, and that is cybersecurity and cybercrime. As a financial advisory practice, we are not immune to this risk. Cybercriminals often target your wealth through a variety of methods, such as phishing emails and texts, installing malicious software on your device, remote access into your device, and password reuse attacks. Today, I want to walk through several recommendations on how you can reduce your risk of becoming a victim of cybercrime by considering the following actions. First, and often the easiest of steps, is to maintain a password manager. Don't save your passwords in your web browser, which is something we're all guilty of. Leverage the apps that are out there. Use unique user IDs and passwords. The longer and more unique the passwords, the better. Even a piece of paper in a secure place with these passwords written down is a much better option. When it comes to monitoring and securing your financial accounts, we recommend using a multi or dual factor authentication, which require additional factors of authentication, making it harder for fraudulent activity to access your account. For example, you put in a passcode or a number that will gain you access to your account. Biometrics or voice recognition can also further enhance security and are available on many platforms or devices. Set up security alerts to inform you of any changes to your accounts. And when it comes to mobile devices, everyone today walks around with one and they're an easy target. So a couple things to recommend on the mobile device front is update the operating system. Stay up to date with the recommended updates, and they usually include security updates as well. Back up your data frequently. Use a unique PIN or password to open your phone. Be careful of public Wi-Fi's. And if you are compromised, you can utilize Find My iPhone, where you can lock functions on devices. And finally, if you're trading in an old device, make sure you wipe it of information and return it to factory settings. Now, looking at email and email accounts, this is another one where you're going to want to make a unique password, potentially use a multi or dual factor authentication for that extra protection. But phishing emails are really made to trick you, right? And if something doesn't look right, a sender doesn't look right, the spelling, the grammar, the email address, the URL, or if you have any inkling that there's some sort of suspicious activities, make sure you're not clicking on these attachments or clicking on the emails. And the same thing with malicious software, right? Opening up operating systems on your devices, update them, install antivirus, be careful when on calls, allowing service providers to gain access to your computer. That's something you want to avoid. The big one now is obviously social media, where again, signing in, multi-factor authentication. But the big one here is limit personal information, company information on these platforms. Cybercriminals will often use this information against you. They're very sophisticated. They can take a video of your voice and try to trick someone into sending them money. I think at the end of the day, when you look at all these different avenues of which they look to attack, I think the key is take the time to prepare and take the necessary steps to help avoid these cybercriminals, right? Do the work up front. They'll often avoid people and companies if there's too many hurdles to jump through. And be aware of imposters, right? There's a lot of different methods and techniques, fake numbers, caller IDs. They often will look to take immediate action in dire circumstances. But more importantly, act quickly if you think you're compromised. Change your passwords, contact your mobile providers, stop using those devices. You could put fraud alerts or freeze your credit and even file a police report. So we're happy to help you if you need any help and point you in the right direction. If there's something that we can help you with, please feel free to reach out. Thank you. Appreciate the time. Take care.
Hightower Westchester is a group of investment professionals registered with HighTower Securities, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC, and with HighTower Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor with the SEC. Securities are offered through HighTower Securities, LLC. Advisory services are offered through HighTower Advisors, LLC. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities. No investment process is free of risk, and there is no guarantee that the investment process or the investment opportunities referenced herein will be profitable. Past performance is not indicative of current or future performance and is not a guarantee. The investment opportunities referenced herein may not be suitable for all investors. All data and information referenced herein are from sources believed to be reliable. Any opinions, news, research, analyses, prices, or other information contained in this research is provided as a general market commentary. It does not constitute investment advice. Hightower Westchester and Hightower shall not in any way be liable for claims and make no expressed or implied representations or warranties as to the accuracy or completeness of the data and other information, or for statements or errors contained in or omissions from the obtained data and information referenced herein. The data and information are provided as of the date referenced. Such data and information are subject to change without notice. This podcast was created for informational purposes only. The opinions expressed are solely those of Hightower Westchester and do not represent those of HighTower Advisors LLC or any of its affiliates. HighTower Advisors do not provide tax or legal advice. This material was not intended or written to be used or presented to any entity as tax advice or tax information. Tax laws vary based on the client's individual circumstances and can change at any time without notice. Clients are urged to consult their tax or legal advisor before establishing a retirement plan.